being a business tech analyst, I'll explain that a little bit. Essentially, I just work with strategy problems and technology at Deloitte. And ultimately, it's the perfect role for me at this point in my career, just because I'm trying to understand more about business strategy and how to strengthen my own personal business models with the Onyx Incubator and the Onyx Label. And just to differentiate, the Onyx Label is my fashion design label. It is fully commercial. I sell pieces, I make the patterns. It's slow fashion model too, so I make it on demand as to prevent as much waste as traditional fashion industry does. And the Onyx Incubator is the nonprofit that focuses on providing free design education programs to youth who have experienced being detained, who are currently at risk, and so forth. So ultimately, I will say being a business tech analyst didn't spur from anything at McAuley, but it just spurred from my own understanding of how businesses operate and how important it is to have strategy implementation in order for something to be sustainable over time and actually thrive and grow the way you want it to as a business, and also having a really strong team. So within consulting, I'm on teams of people. We're working towards these solutions. We're showing solutions to clients. Clients are responding, they're absorbing, and then we're implementing, or there's a different group of people that implement. I mean, being at a PWI, I was aware of it at the time too. I came from grammar school and junior high where it was predominantly Black. I was around people in my community, felt really comfortable. Being at PWI, a lot of that comfort disappeared, and you are in a space where peers may have different incomes than you, or different cultural backgrounds as you, different types of living experiences as you, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it definitely shows up in the classroom when you're talking about where you're going to be heading for spring break, or what you're going to be doing here and there. And I think at McAuley, I definitely experienced whatever bit of culture shock there was just with that, maybe within my first year or so. But I will say, going into a PWI for WashU, it's also PWI, I was ready for it. Like, McAuley prepared me to see and hear the different experiences and just like the different lifestyles and approaches. And things like imposter syndrome may affect you, but I challenge you to just recognize that you're in that classroom for a reason. I challenge you to recognize that, yes, you may be struggling with the subject, but that doesn't mean you're any less worthy of being there as a student. And take that same mindset with you when you go into college, because like, it's gonna help you so much. College is really hard. College is very difficult, especially if you are the first in your family to go to college, or you may be one of the only Black people in your classrooms. So I recommend that you learn how to network in those PWI spaces. That's the best thing I can advise. I know that's not the question, but I'm letting you know how did being in a PWI space operate, or help me operate. It just helped me learn how to network, truly. Just learning how to value the relationships that you can build with people who are different from you. It doesn't mean it's always going to be happy, peaches and cream. Absolutely not. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be hard, especially when you do get to spaces where people are a little bit more blunt about their political views and who they are and where they come from and how they feel about you and, you know, the group of people that you represent. Just know that it's not up to you to control how they perceive you or your race or anything, but it's up to you to control how you want to create your story.